Hey everybody, I just want to give you a reminder of what we did in class today. So let's just say you have this equation of y equals 2/3 x plus 1. That means to find your y coordinate, you have to take whatever x value you choose, multiply by 2/3, and then add 1 to it. So again, using 0 for x is usually an awesome choice, because we know y now will equal 2/3 times your x value, where we're saying x is 0, and then you add 1. Well, what's 2/3 times 0? That's just 0. So we're left with 0 plus 1, and you get 1 for y. So I know when x is 0, y is 1. So that's how you create your coordinate. Now right now I could use 1 and -1, but watch what happens if I use 1. I would say 1 for x, y equals 2/3 times 1 plus 1. Well, 2/3 times 1 gives you 2/3. And then you add 1. You got to get a common denominator to multiply by 3/3. So you have 2/3 plus 3/3, and that's 5/3. So all of a sudden your y is 5/3. And then we get to plot 1 and 5/3. Well, I don't really want to deal with fractions on a graph if I don't have to. So the trick to that is I say, hey, look at my denominator. My denominator is 3. Well, I know 3/3 is 1. So what if I chose this value for x of 3? What if I said, hey, I'm going to make x 3? Now all of a sudden to find y, I have to take 2/3 times my x value, which is 3. Now I'm going to write it as 3/1 and add 1. So whatever value is in here, wherever there's an x, that's what you're replacing it with. And now look at your 3's. Those cancel out. And now you're left with 2 plus 1. So your y value is now 3. So the point 3, 3 is on your graph. And that's a lot nicer point to plot than 1, 5/3. And then since 3 worked out great, I might say, hey, now I want to use -3. So I'd say y is 2/3 times -3/1 plus 1. Well, again, those 3's cancel out, and 2 times -1 gives you -2 plus 1 gives you -1. So the point -3, -1 is now also on my graph. So now when I go to plot these points, I say, hey, okay, 0, 1. Again, I know that's my x value and that's my y value. So I don't go right or left because it's 0, but I do go up 1 and I plot a point. And then I'm going to skip this point because I really don't want to deal with fractions. But I do know the point 3, 3 is on my graph. So I go right 3 and then up 3. So I go right 1, 2, 3, up 1, 2, 3, and you plot your point. And then right here, -3, -1, I go left 3 and then down 1. So I start at the origin, go left 1, 2, 3, and down 1, plot your point. And all of your points should create a line in your homework tonight. They're all linear equations. So I hope this helps as a reminder for what we did in class today. Have a good one.